Hello, Michael.
Hello?
Is your mum there?
No, I'm sorry, she's not in.
Oh, could you tell her that Alec's on telly tonight? Hello, Auntie Bet? Nes, Sima. Mon eisiau deitha chi dwi bod Aled ar television heno. Ar Channel 4, Cais am Gan. Ia. Hello, Nine. It's Nes here. Iawn, champion. How are you? Oh, good. I'm just ringing to tell you that Aled's on television tonight. Dy wirion sbia.
Na, dwi'n isio.
Hogyn gwirion. Gret. Gwatcha fo. Come on.
Na, dwi'n isio. Dwi'n isio.
Dwi'n siarad efo chdi fyny bach, der, nes mae hwn yn gorffen, mi'n watchad y bob eiliad.
Well, I'm 14 now, and I'm doing a tremendous amount of TV work. But about a year ago, I wasn't doing anything. I was just a local choir boy. Wales has a tradition that every young lad like myself starts singing in a church hall, chapel or eisteddfod, and I did.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you've enjoyed yourselves so far, but I can assure you that the best is yet to come. In a few moments, I'm going to call upon Ale Jones of Llandegfan in this parish to sing to you. You'll remember that the first time he appeared on television was in the Welsh hymn-singing programme Dechrau Canu, which was recorded here in St Mary's, O'Malley's. I'm sure our hope and prayer is that Ale will continue to develop this wonderful gift which God has given to him. And who knows, he may be the Sir Geraint Evans or the Stuart Burrows of the future. Ladies and gentlemen, we warmly welcome Ale.
Thravo can on
going to choir. I was about 9 years old, I think. I went there for 4.5 years. I had to go Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays and twice on a Sundays.
O Lord, open thou our lips,
and our mouths shall show forth thy praise.
O God, make speed to save us.
O Lord, make haste to help us.
Glory be to the Father, and to the Son, and to the Holy Spirit.
As it was in the beginning.
Mr. Goodwin was really strict. If we messed around, there'd be trouble. We were there to work. We just couldn't make mistakes. Everything had to be perfect.
Praise ye the Lord.
And our Lord's name be praised.
Mr. Goodwin taught me a lot. He taught me mostly everything I know. I didn't realise that I was different. Neither did my mum and dad. But there was this lady and she thought there was something different.
There is a boy who sings in the Bangor Cathedral Choir who has a truly remarkable voice that reaches to the heart. If you heard him sing, I'm sure you would agree. I am not a relative, and my sole interest is in preserving this remarkable voice for posterity. I feel it to be a tragedy if his voice would break and there would be no record of it. Yours sincerely, Helena Ulrich Evans.
Not long after, they came to the cathedral to record my voice. They came in a sort of mobile recording studio. I was singing from inside the cathedral and they were recording in the van, and that's how the first record was produced.
Levels iawn? Dwi'n meddwl bod yn iawn efo. Ysgofri da ni. Cael fwy o ni fan di.
Yndw.
Ti'n meddwl fi'n dechrau stupid?
Na, gwrs ma hwnna dda, siwr, gret.
Ma hwnna dda.
Tawn ni bach fan i gael clywed.
Pa un sy'n nesa ar ôl? Sara, pa un? Rhaid yn Roslyn. Ishto yna, ond fi gael clywed nes pi oedd. Iawn, diolch. Ga i glywed record Pat Menthi a David Bowie, please.
Iawn. Da ni gwerthu canodd y record i, gwe. Da ni gwerthu dipyn o fwy o record i na da ni o David Bowie yn ddiweddar, gwe. Da ni gwerthu canodd o'n i dros dolyg ma. What did he say?
They've sold hundreds of my records, a lot more than David Bowie's over this. Should we go and listen? My sort of heroes are Pavarotti, Stuart Burrows. I think the Welsh are really crazy about Stuart Burrows. He's really something special to them. And he's really something special to me.
From Mr. Hevin Owen of the BBC in Cardiff, and he's wondering whether you would be willing to take part in a concert in the St David's Hall in Cardiff after Easter. It will be a performance of Handel's Jephthah with chorus and orchestra and several famous soloists.
Great.
There are two pieces for boy treble, but you must understand that you may only be asked to sing the first, that's the shorter of the pieces.
Rise, Jephthah, and irreverent priest, with all the slaughter around. No vow can disannul the love God.
Actually, I think you're using too much voice, because basically the essence of the angel is a symbol of comfort. And in a way, you're being a bit too much like Elijah. Okay? Try it again.
My daughter Jephthah, thou must dedicate to God in pure and virgin state forever.
The only word I don't like there is dedicate. Oh, yes. Dedicate as well. There's a diphthong there. Actually, you know, since we've got the aria here, it could be a very good idea to have a look at it.
I don't think I'll be able to.
Well, the thing is, you see, when you go there and sing it to somebody like Neville Mariner, at least you get an innings. Yeah. He'll hear you, and so will the producer, and it'll be good. It'll be a good reference for you for later on. Okay. So let's see what you can do. Okay. Just keep it.
Just want it down, okay?
using far too much voice again, and you're not communicating, because you're actually, giving a message. But actually, all I'm getting at the moment is somebody standing with his finger in his ear and just looking down. And smile, look happy. Happy Ifis.
Iawn, Siwn Dwyl.
O, oedd o'n gret, cofio.
Dwi'n gwybod sydd
Oedd o'n ffantastig. Os glwyth a be glwyth si rwan, te, fi di siŵr o gwneud ti. Oedd o'n ffantastig, ond et yng nghalon i ddyn ni fi eisiau gafel, ac eisiau bod yna. Oedd o'n wych, ba siŵr a ddech chi'n neud ti'n siŵr?
Neville Mariner, Aled Jones.
Hello, Aled. How do you do?
Fine, thanks.
Good. Right, I've explained to Mr. Mariner that you've learnt the aria as well as the recit. Now, it's too long for us as it stands, but if you, just the recit is what we're after at the moment.
Yeah, I'm sorry, there just isn't quite room in the production at the moment, but let's hear what you have to do.
Okay.
And the reverend priest with all the slaughtered heart. No thou canst.
I wasn't really nervous when I confronted Mr. Neville Mariner for the first time, because I wasn't quite sure who he was.
When rightly scanned, yet still shall be fulfilled. Thy daughter Jephthah thou must dedicate to God in pure and virgin state forever, as not an object meet for sacrifice.
When Mr. Mariner spoke to me the first time, he said, "You'll be singing the recit and there's no chance of you singing the aria." Straight through. Try the aria. But he didn't stop me in between the recit and the aria, and I just asked the accompanist to carry on and said, "I'll give it a go."
Don't waste it at the moment. Give us a moment, would you?
Yes.
When we can talk about this, bravo.
Okay, great.
Thanks.
Great.
I think,
What do you think of it?
quite remarkable. I think one of the things that usually destroys your confidence in boy voices is that they obviously lack experience. And they usually sing immensely sharp. Nothing comes out the same twice. This shows extraordinary experience. I mean, suddenly that you have a mature personality behind a very secure voice. And I think that perhaps we should now try to capitalize on this and introduce him into the plot. And normally speaking, you don't really want too much of the age reveal, but I think I'd like to try keeping him in here.
first time I'd sung in a concert of that scale, I was sort of pinching myself just to say to myself if I was in a dream or not, because I couldn't believe it. I had to just stand up in a corner of the hall and just sing. I finished singing, and because I wasn't the last thing that was happening in the oratorio, I had to wait there for about half an hour, and then we all walked on. I was feeling really great and proud, but still very nervous because I wasn't sure if they were applauding me or anybody else.
Let's see, so we'll take Here we are. Alec Jones, who hails from Anglesey, proved to be a treble of much musicianship, and his regrettably short account of the Angels' music could not have been more expressive.
Another huge talent is Anglesey treble, Alec Jones, whose voice is nothing less than astonishing. He possesses a tone of the utmost purity. He projects the sound to every corner of the hall, and there's not a hint of nerves. It fights his nerves.
The cathedral practices were happening, services 4 or 5 times a week, and I had to miss them.
Come on, who knows he wasn't sure of the counting there? Who knows he wasn't sure of the counting? How many beats are there on that long note? 9, right. You've got to get it just right. 8 1/2 won't do, and nor will 9 1/4. It's got to be exactly 9.
When I started missing choir practices every week, really, I did sense that something was going to happen. Because once you've joined the cathedral choir, you belong to it. You're not allowed to do anything else.
You can put those copies down. I've got 1 or 2 things to say. First of all, a word of welcome to David Hugh, who has just come to his first practice as a chorister. Now, you do understand, don't you, David, from now onwards, you've got to come twice on Sundays, on Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and on most Saturdays to practices. You do understand that, don't you?
Yes.
You must realise, if you're not completely reliable, that you won't be able to keep your place in the choir. You do understand that, don't you?
Oh, I had to leave.
Yeah.
I was doing a lot of work with BBC and so on at that time. And so it was impossible for me to go on Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays and Sundays. And so I asked the choir master if I could have just the weekdays off, just go on Sunday. And he said, oh, no way, because I'd be a bad influence on the boys.
Yeah. You mind it?
Oh yeah, I minded it a lot because I was missing all my friends there. I'd made really good friends. And I'd been in there for 4.5 years and it just had to finish so suddenly. Yeah, it's a pity. It was a choice really, I had to give up something. Leaving the choir really was just the cost of being a soloist.
So we'll take it very, very strict. Very strict. Good. Right, so we'll take it very strictly. We'll try it again. Good.
It's got to have a flower as well.
I see. Oh, thanks.
But I don't know where you can
no,
put
I
it.
don't know either. Where should I put it?
Waiting to go on stage is the most nerve-wracking of all, I think. I'm going through my words, I'm forgetting them, and I'm just very nervous.
Tonight, young Aled, who's
When the person that's introducing me goes on and on and on, I can't wait to get on the stage, because I know once I'm on the stage, my nerves sort of go. They just disappear as I walk on. I really enjoy being in front of an audience. I just come alive, really. I just love it.
8 on BBC on Good Friday, BBC One, a 14-year-old Welsh choir boy called Aled Jones sang The Road to the Cross with the BBC Welsh Choir.
Okay.
Aled Jones' rendition of Oh for the Wings of a Dove, just some of the music that's got the high street record shops and the buying public clamouring for more. The album's selling over 3,000 copies a day. The young star's not just impressing the public, but music teachers as well, a profession which doesn't normally go out of its way to listen to the album charts. George Guest is Director of Music at St John's College, Cambridge.
Of course, he's one of the very best trebles that I've ever heard, I think. The thing about treble singing is this. You have to have three attributes. You have to have a very good voice, of course, and many boys have got good voices. You have to have also an innate kind of musicianship. And then the third attribute is being virtually nerveless, being without nerves when performing in public. Now, many boys have one or two of these characteristics. Aled has all three, and that really is the reason why he's such an outstanding treble.
I keep my schooling and singing very separate, really, because I get teased quite a lot at school. And when you wear a cassock and a frill and you sing in a high voice, it's just something you keep from your other mates.
With a quarter circle at the end of that rectangle, a quadrant at the end of it.
I have sung once or twice in school, but now I just feel there's no way I'm going to stand in front of that lot and make a fool of myself.
Pi r squared, right, that's the area of the circle.
I tell some of my friends that my real ambition is to become a singer, but not everybody.
6.98 centimetres squared. Right, quietly may put your books away now. Ruth, sit down, please.
Decca called me to London to sing in an audition for a Handel oratorio called Athaliah with Dame Joan Sutherland and Christopher Hogwood, and I was really keen to get the part. It was between two boys, a boy called Nicholas Silito and myself. He'd done so many things in Covent Garden, opera, you know, he was quite famous in London, and I was coming from my territory to his territory really, and I didn't think I had much of a chance.
Ti'n canu adora pan ti byn bach yn nervous, dweud?
A bob tro di curo mewn steddol chwaith lle mae'n help.
Ti'n gwybod, os ni ddim curo, dim ots, na chdi?
Na.
Ond i fe ddech chi gofio de, wedi di fentro dos na un o'r lleill yma wedi bod mewn steddfod, ond dyn nhw'n gwybod beth yna chdi?
Na, ddim. Dwi dal yn nervous.
Will God his blessings overflow
top opera singer and that he'd had marvellous reviews in all the papers. And he's got a real operatic voice. I don't think he's ever been a chorister like me, and I wondered what kind of a voice Decca wanted. A chorister voice or a operatic voice.
Lovely. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, Simon, too. Like the ornaments.
Christopher Hogwood
and then I heard about 3 weeks after that I got the part. It was such a relief. I felt great.
So great. Smashing.
It's changed your life enormously, hasn't it, in the past few years?
Yes.
Have you been able to do the sort of things that, as they say, normal boys do?
Some of the things, and some I have to leave until my voice breaks.
Like what? I mean, what are you having to miss out?
A lot of playing football.
That's what you miss most, is it?
Yes, that's what I miss most, yes.
Why? Because there just isn't time, or because you have to look after yourself physically?
Oh, my mum's afraid of me catching a cold.
So really, your parents watch over you pretty closely as far as your musical career is concerned?
Yes.
Too closely, Aled?
Yes, sometimes, yes.
And you're, what, 14 now?
Yes, just had my 14.
Because you've got to be a little bit careful, haven't you?
Yes. It's just now I better ease up a bit, just in when my voice starts to break, I'll not sing as much and then I'll stop altogether.
And how close to that are you, do you think?
There's no sign yet.
Is it the sort of thing you would recognise yourself, do you think, Aled?
Probably. I'll probably be the first to know.
Will it be a sad day?
Yes, it will, yes. But I don't think I'll worry too much about it, because there's nothing I can do about it. It's going to happen, and I'll just take it when it happens.
And signature tunes for television, you're moving into that market?
Oh yes, I did a signature tune for a Miss Marple series, Pocket Full of Rye.
Agatha Christie?
Yes.
And what did you have to sing for that?
Sing a song of sixpence, a pocket full of rye.
Once again, and without a rye.
Sing a song of sixpence, a pocket full of rye. 24 blackbirds baked in a pie. When the pie was opened, the birds began to sing. Wasn't that a dainty dish to set before a...
Good. That's
nice. I like it, yeah. I want you to actually come off on the notes. Sing a song of sixpence, a pocket full of rye.
Okay.
Actually, keep on rye, but the others very, very staccato.
Okay.
4 and 20 blackbirds baked in a pie.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, I'll just get a pencil and then we'll... Right, try again.
Sing a song of sixpence, a pocket full of rye.
Right, once again.
Sing a song of sixpence, a pocket full of rye. 4 and 20 blackbirds baked in a pie. When the pie was opened, the birds began to sing. Wasn't that a dainty dish to set before them?
Good. Coming nicely. Can you hear the pulse?
Yes.
Too loud, too soft?
Okay, it's all right.
You're going to want a note, aren't you?
No, I'll be all right.
Sure?
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, if he builds up through the phrases,
They were asking me to sing this one line in about 100 different ways, and it sort of baffled me a bit.
Alice, can you do a crescendo through the whole thing? So it starts off as you're starting off, that sort of thing, and it builds right through to rye.
Okay.
Yeah?
It's almost like singing on tiptoes.
When the pie was opened, the birds began to sing. Wasn't that a dainty dish to set before them?
Good. One more time. Nice and staccato.
As cruel as possible. On that, wasn't that a dainty dish to set before the king, all right?
When the pie was opened, the birds began to sing. Wasn't that a dainty dish to set before them?
Last note.
Yeah, I like it. The jump was like trill on dainty, but it had a very nice mocking quality.
Coming very nicely.
Very good.
Come in, have a rest.
I was singing,
Okay.
I think, 6 lines in the whole programme, and it took me about 3 hours to do it, and it was only on the screen for about 3 minutes.
Ancient witchcraft. Witchcraft.
Sing a song of sixpence, a pocket full of rye. 4 and 20 blackbirds baked in a pie. When the pie was opened, the birds began to sing. Now wasn't that a dainty dish to set before the king?
Timing is terrific. Hmm?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there a slight noise on began?
A little bit of a break.
Bit of a
on
snort.
began.
I think he said...
Tiny one on began.
Where?
On began.
Down, you
I tell you what, Thomas, when my voice breaks, I'm moving from here.
Yeah?
Yeah, there's not enough to do. It's boring.
Yeah.
Either London or Cardiff. Oh, Cardiff's great, though. It's good there.
Yeah.
You're going to stay?
Probably.
Stay
Yeah.
here?
Yeah, I might do.
What if you become a singer?
I doubt that very much.
I know, what if you do?
I'll move
You'll
away
stay.
then.
You'd move away then?
Yeah.
Where?
London.
Same here. since this last year, everybody's been comparing me to Ernest Luff, and I've listened to his record, and he's really, really good, but I don't think my voice is the same as his. Someone told me that he was still recording when he was 16 years old. Nobody's heard of him after that.
Hiya. Fydwn i'n disgwyl chdi o ddechrau cre. Gyn i newid ti dyn nhw. Siabach, mi gael cael drwy. Mae Hefri newydd ffonio Gaerdydd te. Isio chdi wneud cyngerdd yn St David's Hall, a di beth gesio fo pwy.
O pwy?
Stewart Burrows.
I'd love to sing with Stewart Burrows. I wish I could sing with Stewart Burrows, and when it happened, I just couldn't believe it, really. If my voice would have broken when I was about 12, 13 years old, when other boys' voices break, none of this would have happened to me. I'd just be a normal, plain ordinary boy. I got myself really lucky. I think I've had a chance to do everything that some professional soloists don't do in a lifetime. I've just done it in a short space, in a year.
Okay. Yeah.
Before all this had happened to me, I'd never been to Cardiff. I'd been to London about maybe once, twice a year, but now I've been 6 times this year already, and I went to Cardiff, I think, about 4 times in 2 months. I'll probably miss it quite a lot.
Ti'n gwybod ffordd e?
Siwr, mae'n edrych mae yma yno.
Ti'n nerfus wan?
Na, dim llawer.
Anyway, ti wedi bod dros dy eiriau'r ffordd i fawr?
Do. Enwys dwi'n anghofio geiriau dde'n iawn bod
Byddai yn ganol traffig dinas o hefyd i. Bydda wir, ddau ofno. Chi di mynd ffwrna, sgwrs na chi, Derek?
Na, lle.
I rhaid ti fynd reit rownd efo'r one ways ma.
Dwi fi ffeindio ffordd i'r parc.
This brings back memories to me, you know. I used to sing all these when I was your age, as a little boy soprano.
I've heard you had a fine voice soprano voice
Yes,
when you were
yes.
young.
You were going through all the repertoire, the same repertoire that I used to do.
Well, that's what I hope to be, a tenor.
You hope to be a tenor?
Oh, yes.
Aha, I see. And how long have you been singing now?
Oh, singing properly since about 11, but I've been singing since about 5.
And how old are you now?
14.
Oh, that's not bad, is it?
No.
4 years. How long do you think you'll go on?
I don't know.
That's a difficult. That's a difficult question, really, because everybody is different. You know, you are fortunate, I think, in a way, because you are not a very tall man. You see, you know, some boys, they grow very quickly from the age of 12 onwards, really shoot up like bean poles, don't they? And that's what the problem is, you see, because then when you are a singer, everything grows with it, the muscles in the throat.
Yeah.
And then, once they grow bigger, the voice breaks, as they call it.
Because people say, if you sing in the 2 year, once your voice breaks in the next 2 years, you wouldn't have a voice. Is that true?
I wouldn't contemplate singing for not 2 years, but 4 years. It depends on when the voice... No, not at all. I know it's agony because one wants to sing because you're musical. Mentally you think you can do it, but your body tells you physically that you can't.
When will I know I must stop singing?
This is a very good question. It's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Because you'll find that there are times when you are singing well.
I just can't think of myself not being able to sing, having to be quiet for 5 years. Because when I'm at home, I just sing every minute of the day, something or other. It's all right now.
You're going to make it now, okay, darling?
Okay.
All the best.
Okay.
Do you know your words? Well, if you don't, I know them. If you just look at me.
Ladies and gentlemen, this evening's performance will commence in 5 minutes. 5 minutes, please.
Is it your first time to makeup?
No, third time.
You're not used to it.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. About 9 months ago, my next guest made an appearance here at this very hall, singing The Angel in Handel's oratorio Jephthah for a BBC Wales production of that oratorio. And he was such an outstanding success that evening. It was the talk of Cardiff and indeed Wales, well, since then, in fact. And I am delighted because I invited him there and then to be a guest of mine this evening. Good luck. Ladies and gentlemen, Aled Jones. We thought about something that we could possibly sing as a duet together. And we decided upon César Frank's Panis Angelicus, which we will sing in our own native tongue, in Welsh. Fara Angylion Du.
about you? What were you like?
I was very, very emotional. More than ever with Stuart Burroughs. I don't know why, it just came over me, you know. When he walks on stage, you know, he looks so tiny. And I say to myself, is he going to be able to do it? Will he remember his words? But he just walks on and does his stuff and that's it.
And you lip read all the songs?
I do, yes. I know them all. But, you know, well, the thing is, I can't believe it's Aled when he's out there. I look at him and say, oh, he's my little boy.
And he sang a duet with Stuart Burroughs?
Yes, yeah, that was fantastic.
You must have felt really flat when it all finished.
We really did this time, more than ever. Because after the concert in Cardiff, coming back in the car, Aled was very, very, well, the only word I can use is a word we use in Welsh, which is, you know, it's hiraeth. He had a longing for what had been. And you know what he said in the car on the way back was, will I ever see them again? Will it happen again? Will it ever be like that again?
James, please.
Hello.
Ac o'n wedi cael?
Dau nod i agor.
Diolch.
It's this boy in my class. His voice is just breaking now. And he's talking in two registers, you know. 1 minute he's up there, he's talking like that. And the next minute it just changes
Yes,
and he's talking down here.
That's what mine was like.
Exactly like that?
Yeah.
Did it take long?
About 3 months.
That
yeah.
long?
Yeah.
Yeah? Do you sing now? You do now?
Sort of.
Yeah. Did it hurt?
No.
Did you feel
not
it
a bit.
at all?
No.
No, nothing?
Nothing, so.
It just happened overnight?
Not overnight, but it just took so long you didn't notice much, really.
Yeah? No pain at all? No tickling or anything?
No.
Oh. So everybody says something different, you know, some people say it's hurts.
Yeah, well, I suppose
some people say...
it's different for everybody.
Yeah. But
But
yours
with me it didn't.
No,
No.
not at all.